Wix and WordPress are two common choices for website building, especially for businesses that want to get a site off the ground fast with minimal coding. While both of these tools are used for building websites, they are branded and marketed a little differently. Wix is exclusively a website builder, while WordPress is a content management system. This means that while Wix focuses on usability, WordPress is more scalable and versatile, but it takes some technical know-how to get the most out of it. Let's look at the key features of each one and see where they come out on top. Wix and WordPress both offer what you see is what you get, or WYSIWYG, editors that make it as simple as possible to build a website. There are some differences in how their editors work though. In Wix, you are essentially always looking at a preview of your website, so you just drag the elements that you want right onto the page. Wix offers over 800 templates as well, so you can use these to start with a design you like and then edit it slightly to make pages that look good fast. On the flip side, WordPress uses a block-based page constructor. This lets you select which elements are needed on the page, but in order to see how the changes actually look, you'll have to preview the page. Notably, depending on your theme and plugins, you can change how your page editor looks and works. Some even do allow live editing on the page previews. WordPress editors do make it easy to perform code editing, so you can customize elements to a greater degree than you can in Wix. For coding experts, you can even create your own themes using PHP. If you know CSS but not PHP, you can also purchase a WordPress theme or use one of their free ones, and then you can use that as it is or edit it to your satisfaction. When it comes to website editing, Wix is easy to use even for people that have never written a line of code, while WordPress provides higher customizability for users that are more familiar with CSS and PHP. Wix and WordPress both offer a variety of add-ons that you can use to extend the functionality of any site that you build. These add-ons are essential for things like e-commerce and search engine optimization. Wix offers around 300 different add-ons, some of which are free, while others are premium. The nice thing about Wix add-ons is that every add-on is reviewed by Wix, so they can always integrate with your site. It means that you can count on every Wix add-on being easy to install and reliable, regardless of what the rest of your site looks like. WordPress add-ons, called plugins, are built by third-party developers for a wide variety of tasks. There are over 50,000 plugins available, and many of them are free. On the surface, this sounds way better than Wix's 300-ish add-ons, but there are some considerations you have to make when you're thinking about WordPress plugins versus Wix plugins. Plugins for WordPress are not reviewed by anyone before they become available, so there's no guarantee that two different plugins will work with each other or with your WordPress theme. Many plugins are also out of development, so they can break as WordPress gets updated. It's not all negative though. Even with these factors taken into consideration, WordPress does have significantly more options when it comes to plugins, but you have to put some legwork in to make sure you have working plugins and the ones that you need. This makes WordPress a great choice for businesses with highly specific feature needs that are unlikely to be covered by Wix's smaller selection of add-ons, while Wix is preferable for businesses that don't want to have to worry about plugin compatibility and just want to plug and play with their add-ons. When it comes to choosing a platform for building a website, pricing is always a major factor. Both Wix and WordPress offer free versions that are appropriate for individual users and bloggers, but businesses will generally need one of the premium offerings. Wix offers plans ranging from $10 per month to $30 per month. These plans include online education for building websites, increased storage capacity, and e-commerce support. Most businesses will need at least the $15 per month tier, and if you're planning on handling e-commerce, you'll want the $28 per month tier that offers support for that. In contrast, WordPress itself is free to use, but businesses will have to purchase hosting services and a domain if they want some of the more advanced features that you can't get from a free WordPress.com site. Domains are generally pretty affordable, amounting to about $10 to $15 per year for non-competitive URLs. Hosting services range widely in price depending on what features they provide. Businesses should expect to pay at least $5 a month at minimum for hosting, but for most it will be more like $15 to $20 per month. For functions like e-commerce, WordPress users will also likely need at least a few paid plugins. All in all, Wix is a little cheaper than WordPress for most use cases, but if you're using them primarily as blogging tools, they have similar price points. When you're choosing between Wix and WordPress, there are a few factors that should guide your final decision. The biggest factor is the development skills that your business has available. If your business doesn't have any expertise in CSS or PHP, Wix might be a preferred choice as it's highly usable even for inexperienced users. Similarly, if you're just building a blogging site, Wix can get you off the ground fast. On the other hand, WordPress is perfect if you have skilled developers that can customize themes and write CSS. WordPress can also support a greater variety of feature needs through plugins, so it's a good choice for businesses that are focused on e-commerce or have some specific feature needs that aren't covered by Wix. In the most basic terms, Wix is best for ease of use, while WordPress is ideal for customizability. If you still aren't sure which website building tool is best for you, consider checking out some user reviews on TrustRadius. All reviews on TrustRadius are from verified users who share their opinions based on their experiences, skills, and background. If you liked this video and want to see more content like it, consider hitting the subscribe button so that you never miss an upload.